All right, guys, so I'm happy to report that the little guy has made it through TSA. So this little guy that fits snugly in my carry-on is my new gaming PC. It contains, as of the end of 2024, the fastest CPU available, the second fastest GPU, in a small form factor, and all for under $2,500 after taxes. The full parts list is here. And if you don't feel like reading, MSI B650i Edge Wi-Fi. The Ryzen 7 9800X 3D. New CPU, everybody. RTX 4080 Super. 32 gigabytes of Team Create. 32 gig, 6000 megahertz CL30 RAM. An open box. It's a 2 terabyte Samsung 990 Evo. Cooler Master NR200P Max. This thing comes with a power supply and an AIO cooler. Smile. Right, so let me explain the motivations behind this build, my philosophy behind the part selection, and then how I was able to get all of this performance for a pretty damn good price. All the background footage is me assembling this PC live on my stream. If you want to check me out, I'm live every Sunday through Thursday, usually at 6 p.m. Pacific. Number one, the last time I upgraded my PC was 2021. And yes, the current PC that I upgraded from is already very overkill. 5900X RTX 3080. But I just finished my bachelor's degree and soon will finish my master's, both in aerospace engineering, and I figured why not reward myself for the hard work that I've done. The old quote-unquote PC is going to become my streaming PC, and it's going to be a dedicated like work PC because all of my files and important stuff is on there already. There's going to be an arcane boba shop. You're going to go to that. I just wanted to let you know that men used to hunt. So where is this boba shop? God, that shit scares me so much. There's so much force that gets shoved onto the CPU. Okay, number two, I travel back and forth between Chicago and LA a lot and often spend like extended periods of time in Chicago. Frankly, I want to stream. I want to play video games and still make content. So this should solve that problem. Were you guys around building PCs when you had to manually install the IO shield, like this thing yourself? I am indeed taking this build over to Chicago for Thanksgiving. I'm not gonna hold to you, chat. Installing CPU coolers is my least favorite thing to do. It is an art form I cannot master. I figured it out. I had to push it down harder. And number three, the question that most of you are probably asking is why build now? There's a handful of you that are probably like, just wait for the 5000 series if you're gonna get something that beefy, right? And I do agree with you to an extent. But without delving too much into politics, President-elect Donald Trump is planning to instate, tariffs on goods imported from China, Canada, and Mexico. If that goes through, it's very likely that it's going to impact PC parts as a whole, and they're gonna experience a lot of increased prices. And this, combined with the crypto boom that's happening right now again, similar to what happened in 2020, more than likely gonna increase the demand of these like cards to how it was back in 2020 to 2021, when it was nearly impossible to get a graphics card. But hey, fuck it, we might do a 4-year sequel to this video. Who knows? We'll see. Also, I'm gonna be in Chicago for like a month between December and January, so waiting to do the build would defeat the previous purpose. So with this, all of the uncertainties, I decided, since everything is in stock now and I can just go to a Micro Center or buy on Amazon, and all the Black Friday sales that were happening as I was building, let's just go full send. It turns on. Can we get a post? Yes, sir! We posted! Oh, that's a relief. Okay. Yeah! Okay, so why did I choose the parts that I did? So, I mentioned previously, the fastest CPU on the market, the 9800X 3D. If you saw my last video, came out around when I did that surprising a friend video, and they happen to have some in my local Micro Center. So I copped one. 4080 Super, the fastest GPU you can get on the market besides a 4090. I figured I was gonna go all out with this upgrade without, spending $2,000 on a 4090. I was originally going to get the Pro Art one. However, it was about $150 more than the Gigabyte one, and the Gigabyte one fit in the case that I was going with. So we sent it with that one. The case, Cooler Master NR200P Max. That case also includes an all-in-one liquid cooler and a power supply. Small form factor 850 watt power supply. All of this came in at a pre-tax price of $290, which is a very good deal because of the Black Friday things that were going on. And I could not find anything that was going to beat that. Any other combination of cooler, case, power supply that was going to beat that. So I figured, let's just do this. Then I got an open box Samsung 990 Pro M.2. I've always wanted to have a Samsung drive. And open box at Micro Center, if you go ahead and watch Tech Source's video. Open box at Micro Center is actually pretty nice, and they let you inspect the thing that you're buying before you even like buy it. 90 bucks for a 2 terabyte. The motherboard was an MSI B650i Edge Pro Wi-Fi, I believe is what it is off the top of my head. My selection was between the MSI board and the Asus board because these were the ones that at the time had the BIOS already pre-flashed to support the CPU, and I didn't want to have to deal with potentially having to put in an older CPU and then flash the motherboard. And last but not least, the RAM. Honestly, this one didn't really matter too much as long as the timings were 6000 megahertz CL30, as that's what's normally recommended for the AM5 platform. And so I just went with this pretty sleek kit from Team Group. 32 gigs gets the job done. Now, the only concern that I had regarding this build was that it has an all-in-one liquid cooler. Sometimes in the past, TSA has had some issues with people bringing their small form factor PCs through on a carry-on because of the liquid that is inside here. All right, guys, and just like that, a week has gone by. We're all set. We are chilling. For those of you in the States, hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Hope it was chill. The PC survived the first wave through TSA. It's now time to see if it can survive the other way back, and it can survive the flight back from Chicago to LAX. Catch up with you in a bit. Yo, when do you guys usually take flights? I always do red eyes. If you guys do red eyes like me, do you guys pull all-nighters or what? Okay, bye. We went through LAX and Chicago ORD TSA just fine, no questions asked. So admittedly, guys, I have not been able to do some in-depth testing yet. Been basically running this PC stock, no undervolt, no fan curve optimizations, nothing like that. In the comment section below, let me know how I should go about optimizing this system, and I will do a detailed benchmark video in the future. But for now, I will leave you with this, the performance of the PC using the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 benchmark, as well as how it performs in Fortnite and Valorant. Don't play that game. All right, take care.